Hello and welcome again to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends What If wave, more specifically Jimmy Woo from WandaVision. This is a random one, but let's crack it open and take a look. Now, as always, these are windowless packages now, so all of the bits and pieces come in these paper bags, and they're a bit like blind bags, so let's have fun with them. In this one, we've got the staff, the Khonshu staff that goes with the builder figure. That looks pretty cool. It's very big. We've also got an alternate hand for Jimmy Woo. We've got an arm for Khonshu, and we've got the top part of the staff as well. There's quite a bit of detail in there, which is nice. And this builder figure is all pinless, which is really good. But do take a look at my channel, because I do take a look at the builder figure and put him together in a completely separate video. Let's have a little bit of a closer look at this alternate hand from Jimmy Woo, because in there you've got like his little business card, his like FBI business card, and it's quite detailed. It's got like the details on it as well, which is a nice little touch. It actually says like his name, and there's like a little federal badge there as well. So there's a little bit of detail in there, which is cool for an alternate hand. Get rid of those paper bags and let's have a look at the figure itself. Now, unfortunately, from the looks of the promo art, this is just that kind of chameleon body, that suited body, and yeah, it is. It is. We've got the same kind of body mold that we've seen many times before, which is a real shame. The only slight difference is the jacket is a new sculpt, and the arms are pinless, which is nice. It's a nice touch, but the legs aren't pinless. It's got the same shoes that everybody in a suit wears in the Marvel Legends universe. I'm guessing anyone that wears a trouser suit get their shoes from the same shop as well, so they're all in the same shoes. But hey ho, he's a federal agent, so I'm not going to complain too much. I must admit the green and the black has a nice contrast against it. He's got his tie as well, and there's a little removable FBI badge that goes around his neck, which is cool. Now, Jimmy Woo is a character portrayed by Randall Park. We've seen him throughout the Ant-Man films and more recently in WandaVision, and that's what this version of him is branded up as, WandaVision. And I just find it really odd that they give us another WandaVision character, but it isn't someone like Agnes or one of the other characters, or even like Monica, but instead Jimmy Woo, that figure that everybody was crying out for. Now, as I said, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Jimmy Woo in the films. I think he's a really cool character, he's a lot of fun, and I love the kind of full circle of Ant-Man doing the card tricks and then him wanting to learn how to do it, and then in WandaVision he did the card trick, and I suppose that's why they've given us this accessory hand. And he's also being cast as one of the potential characters in the upcoming Marvel Zombies animation, so maybe they're going to kind of get a reuse out of this head, but then logic tells me they won't, because it'll be an animated style head. I don't know. I don't know what the thought process is with giving us a Jimmy Woo figure, but I'm not going to complain. He looks alright, and you know, it means that we've got Wanda, we've got Vision, and we've now got Jimmy Woo. Personally, as I said, there are a lot of characters that we should have had before him, and I think most of us could have kind of got away without having him. He's definitely one for the adult collectors, because no one's going to go out and buy their kid a Jimmy Woo action figure, let's be perfectly honest with you, or a Randall Park action figure. As far as the head sculpt goes, they're using the photoreal technology, and yeah, it does. It looks like Randall Park. You can definitely see who it's supposed to be. He's got kind of that grin on his face as well, which is quite cool. And I do like this little accessory of an alternate hand with the card. I think that's quite cool. The FBI badge around his neck is also a cool accessory, because that can be removed very easily, and essentially you could use that on other characters as well. So that's a nice little accessory to have in the action figure box for photographs and stuff like that. But as far as actual kind of collectibles on the shelf, it's a cool character to have, but not one I would have voted for. I don't think anyone would have kind of voted for getting this one ahead of certain other characters in WandaVision. But if this does tell us one thing, I hope that it says that we're going to get a lot more characters from WandaVision. It was such a huge show that so many people enjoyed and became quite a kind of a classic among fans and new fans to the MCU, brought a lot of people into the MCU. I would like to think that we're going to get a lot of the characters from that show in action figure form. Now, the actual kind of Disney Plus the designation of figures, it's not quite clear, you know, what they're doing or how. We've got a handful of What If characters, like the animated characters. We've got a handful of Loki characters. We've now got 3 from WandaVision. We've got quite a few from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We've got 2 from Moon Knight and a builder figure now as well from Moon Knight. So it's really kind of randomly selected. I'm sure there is a bigger plan at foot, but here we go. Here we are in 2022 with a Randall Park, aka Jimmy Woo, action figure to go on our shelves. Happy days. No, I joke. I am quite pleased. But you do need him for the builder figure. He comes with 2 quite important pieces, an arm and a staff. So you do need that for the builder figure. Do check out my page for some of the other videos looking at the other figures in this wave. And of course that Khonshu builder figure video as well. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support the channel is very much appreciated. And I'll see you very soon.